juxtaposition of two different levels,
Exactly.
And that makes it humorous.
Context.
Context. Like you say, he dropped a brick. And nobody ever dropped a brick. So that becomes a sort of colloquial usage or linguistic form in your particular language. I remember June 11, when she came with Ivor Brown first time to meet Babuji in Denmark. I was also meeting them for the first time. So I went to Babuji and said, two people are waiting to see you. He said, bring them in. So I took them in. I said, Professor Ivor Brown and Mrs. June Brown.
Big problem.
How do I know? You see, I was new to Europe. And I don't know, you can live 28 years together and not be married. So later on, I got a letter from her when I was in Pore in Sanary, south of France. Char, you dropped a brick. But I guess it wasn't your fault, really. I could hear her speaking, with an Irish intonation. We have been living together for 28 years, but being Catholics, we aren't divorced yet. So we aren't able to get married. I don't know how a church can permit you to live together for 28 years and not permit you to marry. Isn't it? It's crazy. On the other hand, if I was the Pope, I would say, if you are willing to get married, I will do your marriage myself. But no living together, please. That would improve society a lot. Then they find it's convenient to stay together without getting married, You don't have all the problems like when you buy a car insurance and fire insurance and third party insurance. So they say, why get married? He was an ardent communist, this guy, Arthur Koestler.
Okay. Is it K-U-R?
Koestler. Koestler, Koestler. He has written a series of books. Later on, he abandoned communism, and The Darkness of Truth is his very famous book, Expose for Communism. His famous book, I don't remember the title, I'll let you know it come. It's worth reading.
So the communication with Babaji Maharaj, how does it happen? Is it like, how do you feel?
When you and I speak together, how do we speak?
This is face to face.
Yeah, but are we really speaking together? You make some huffs and puffs and it creates waves which your ear translates into sound. You receive it, but there is no real sound. It's only a vibration.
So this is different from conscience. Which is telling you, which is giving
Conscience is different from consciousness. And then you, like that, And that's also a sound. You say like that, and there's a different meaning. That means something else. Language evolves like that. So they say it's all vibration. And when you say, oh, you can see the vibration in the air. Yesterday when we were seeing that movie, Lord of the Rings, the boat is moving, right? Which proves it's only a, what do you call it, energy. So when you interpret energy, they claim that the pygmies, they can actually hear the stars speak at night. Their favorite star is the Sirius.
The dog star.
Yes. And they say it speaks at night and it sings a lullaby for the children. But you have to be a pygmy to hear it. Otherwise you just see a star and you wonder what you are doing in the desert. And feeling afraid perhaps. So you see, everything you have to learn to receive first and then interpret. No, if I speak English to a man who doesn't know English, does he understand? It is still language, but why doesn't he understand? No. You can say shut up, no. Shut your mouth, you say. In French they say ferme la bouche, no. And it's very rude.
Yes, there is another one. Someone said, just shut up.
And yeah, I know. That's worse. So you see, you have to learn to appreciate a language, and you really know a language only when you can understand jokes in it.
Why so many languages? What was God's intent there?
Well, God likes multiplicity, I suppose. Not duplicity. No, why not duplicity? After all, one, two, and many. No. Why not duplicity? Duplicity means something else. And unless you know the language, you can say, oh, God loves unity, duplicity, and multiplicity. They would know you don't know English at all. So you have to be careful about using it. You can't go to Babaji Maharaj and say, oh, cut the crap. Can you do it? You can't, oh, he's just letting off steam, you can't say. Suppose he's talking again and again about, I'm telling you, Lalaji Maharaj, he said, oh, for heaven's sake, not again, He said, for heaven's sake, I'm telling you.
For the sake of heaven.
The context has changed. You said, for heaven's sake, not again, and he says, for heaven's sake, I'm telling you. What a big difference. It's like cooking. They have the same old stuff, out of garbage cans. And what goes in comes out, and vice versa. And they put it together in different ways and they call it different names. And you say, oh wow, Ali, you did it again.
Buy $1,000 caviar
Yes.
in a tiny jar like this.
Yes.
The
And
next
spread
minute,
it on toast and sanctimoniously eat it, because you have to eat it sanctimoniously. Pretend you love it, but you probably would like to throw it away. It happens. If you have to be polite, you have to suffer. I made the first mistake when I was Rojaro. And the girl came with a hairdo, She said, Chariji, how do you like my hairdo?
Wow.
I said, what the hell have you done to me? Oh, she was weeping for 3 days. How can he be so rude? He is my master. He should be kind. He should be polite. I said, look, if you come to me for politeness and all that, I'll send you to the right man. You come here, I will treat you as I want to treat you to make you what I want to make. Don't forget it. Then she said, no, Charji, I'm sorry. I said, you don't have to be sorry either. Just accept the treatment. Another girl came with her head shaved, you remember? I said, for heaven's sake, what have you done to yourself? Another bout of weeping. And I told her, you're a pretty girl, you've got to mess it up. You look like Shaitan. I mean, when you have to say it nicely. Don't pull your punch. I mean, I want to hit him, but this is no hit,
Move a little, move a little. What's coming?
This is how Schwarzenegger does it in the movies.
Yes.
And they do the slap somewhere else and you think, wonderful. Yeah. I haven't even contacted his hand.
How is the real one?
Real one I can show you.
Good try, Jackie.
Really, if you want to deal with people, honesty demands that you speak your mind. I mean, I tell these girls, don't ask me. They say, no, how is the dosa today? I cannot tell a lie.
So you don't say anything?
I prefer not to say anything. But when they ask me, no, I want to know so that I can do better next time, I say, do better next time. That is comment enough.
I suppose there's always room for improvement.
Yes. So better not to ask for opinions and comments. They generally want compliments. But you know, psychologically, when they ask, they are themselves dependent upon what they have produced. You can always make sure of that. When they are sure of their cooking, they don't ask you questions. When they are a little hesitant, doubtful, is the soup all right? Kumar, is the soup all right? For heaven's sake! How's the worst the water?
I think with you he had enough soup. Now he doesn't like soup. Soup? See, we don't even offer him soup.
No, you don't. Why don't you offer it to him? How
Because
do you
he
know you
doesn't-
won't accept it?
He doesn't want it.
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know?
You know, Master, I'm going to ask you to give it to him because then he can't refuse. So every day you will give him
Oh no, don't do that.
Checkmate.
You know how to move his onions around. So that is the way of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.